Cardi B cries with rage after Stefon Diggs' disturbing announcement. The room didn't just go silent, it collapsed into shock. What began as an ordinary afternoon spiraled into one of the most emotionally explosive moments fans had ever witnessed when Cardi B was overcome with uncontrollable rage and tears following a disturbing, unexpected announcement from Stefon Diggs, an announcement that no one saw coming, least of all her. This was never the plan. Witnesses say Cardi froze the moment the words left Stefon's mouth. Her face, usually so expressive, so commanding, drained of color. Her lips trembled. Her hands shook. And then came the tears. Not quiet tears. Not graceful tears. Tears fueled by fury. This wasn't heartbreak alone. This was betrayal colliding with shock. The announcement that shook everything. Sources close to the situation described the announcement as deeply unsettling, something that rewrote timelines, shattered assumptions, and forced uncomfortable truths into the open. It wasn't just news, it was a bombshell that detonated years of trust, private conversations, and future plans. Those in the room recall Cardi whispering through clenched teeth. "You knew what this would do to me." Moments later, she broke. Rage, tears, and raw truth. Cardi didn't storm out immediately. Instead, she stood there shaking, tears streaming down her face as her emotions erupted in real time. Her voice cracked as she spoke, not to the cameras, not to the public, but to him. Every tear told a story. Of promises made in private. Of expectations built behind closed doors. Of a future she believed was solid. And now, gone. Insiders say this wasn't about headlines, it was about feeling blindsided, about learning life-altering information the same way the world did. "You should have told me first." That sentence, repeated through sobs, cut deeper than any scream. Fans watching the footage later noticed something chilling. Stefon didn't interrupt. He didn't defend himself. He didn't step forward. He just stood there. And that silence spoke volumes. The internet erupts. Within minutes, social media went into absolute meltdown. This isn't just sadness, this is rage pain. You can see she feels humiliated. That cry. That's a woman who felt erased. Clips looped endlessly. Freeze frames of her tear-streaked face went viral. Memes were made, but so were messages of concern, empathy, and heartbreak. Behind the scenes, what really broke her? According to close friends, the most devastating part wasn't the announcement itself, it was how it happened. No warning. No private conversation. No preparation. Just reality crashing down in public. Cardi is known for her toughness, her unapologetic strength, but those closest to her say this moment cut straight through the armor. She didn't feel angry because she lost control. She felt angry because control was taken from her. After the tears. After several agonizing minutes, Cardi finally turned away, wiping her face, jaw tight, eyes burning. She didn't look back. No goodbye. No final word. Just silence, and the echo of a moment that changed everything. What happens now? No official statements. No clarifications. No damage control. And that's what makes this even more unsettling. Because when the tears stop and the rage settles, what's left is truth, and sometimes, truth changes relationships forever. One thing is clear. This wasn't just an emotional moment. It was a breaking point. And fans everywhere are left asking the same haunting question. Was this the end, or only the beginning? Cardi B cries with rage after Stefon Diggs' disturbing announcement, a moment that shook everyone, fictional story. The room went silent in a way that felt unnatural, as if the air itself had frozen. Phones stopped buzzing. Conversations died mid-sentence. And in the center of it all stood Cardi B, her eyes wide, her lips trembling, her hands clenched so tightly her nails dug into her palms. Just moments earlier, Stefon Diggs had stepped forward with an announcement no one, not even Cardi, had seen coming. At first, people thought it was just another rumor. Another headline chasing clicks. Another internet-breaking moment that would fizzle out by morning. But then, Stefon spoke. And everything changed. The announcement that crossed a line. His voice was calm. Too calm. Stefon's words landed like cold steel, calculated, deliberate, and devastating. He revealed a decision that didn't just affect him, it dragged Cardi's name, her past, and her future straight into public chaos. It wasn't just personal. It was exposing. It was final. And worst of all, it came without warning. People in the room exchanged uneasy looks. Some gasped. Others whispered, already reaching for their phones. Cardi didn't move at first. Then her face cracked. Rage meets heartbreak. Her eyes flooded instantly, not soft tears, not quiet sadness, but violent, uncontrollable tears born from rage. This wasn't a woman crying because she was hurt. This was a woman crying because she felt betrayed. Her shoulders shook. Her breathing became sharp and uneven. She turned away from the cameras, but it was too late, the world had already seen it. The pain. The fury. The disbelief. This didn't have to happen like this, she choked out, her voice breaking as anger bled into every word. She wasn't just crying over the announcement. She was crying over how it was done. You knew what this would do to me. Behind the scenes, emotions exploded. Sources claimed Cardi kept repeating the same question over and over. Why like this? Why now? Why in front of everybody? Her tears weren't quiet anymore. They turned raw. Loud. Shaking. The kind of crying that comes when humiliation and heartbreak collide all at once. Witnesses said she slammed her hand against the wall, pacing back and forth, trembling with rage as she wiped tears from her face, only for more to fall seconds later. This wasn't weakness. This was a breaking point. The internet erupts. Within minutes, clips spread like wildfire. Headlines screamed. Cardi B breaks down after Stefon Diggs' shocking reveal. Fans in tears watching Cardi's reaction. This went too far. Fans took sides instantly. Some defended Stefon's honesty. Others were furious, saying Cardi had been blindsided and publicly disrespected. Comment sections turned into battlegrounds. But one thing was universal. No one could watch Cardi cry like that and feel nothing. A cry that meant more than tears. As the night dragged on, Cardi finally spoke again, her eyes swollen, her voice hoarse, but her words sharp. I can handle the truth, she said. But don't ever confuse honesty with cruelty. That line alone sent chills through everyone listening. Because this wasn't just about an announcement anymore. It was about trust shattered in public. About love turned into spectacle. About a woman realizing, in real time, that someone she believed in had chosen the spotlight over her heart. What happens next? No one knows. Will Cardi respond louder? Will Stefon clarify, or double down? Will this moment mark the end, or the beginning of something even more explosive? One thing is certain. That night, Cardi B didn't just cry. She cried with rage, and the world felt every tear.
도시가 보이곤 해. 그 도시에는 또 다른 내가 하늘에 떠가는 비행기를 올려다보고 있겠지. 난 하늘을 보고 또 다른 나는 아래를 쳐다보고 있겠지. 묘한 짜릿함 그 속에 머물다 보면 어느새 제주 행비행 신비한 세계로 나를 이끌고 거짓말처럼 하늘을 날며 어느새 제주 바다가 내게로 와 있네. 하늘을 보고 또 다른 나는 아래를 쳐다보고 있겠지. 묘한 짜릿함 그 속에 머물다 보면 어느새 제주 행비행 신비한 세계로 나를 이끌고 거짓말처럼 하늘을 날며 어느새 제주 바다가 내게로 와 있네. 난 구름 위를 날고 있어. 아래엔 간혹 도시가 보이곤 해. 그 도시에는 또 다른 내가 하늘에 떠가는 비행기를 올려다보고 있겠지. 난 하늘을 보고 또 다른 나는 아래를 쳐다보고 있겠지. 묘한 짜릿함 그 속에 머물다 보면 어느새 제주 행비행 신비한 세계로 나를 이끌고 거짓말처럼